this tutorial is all about logo intro animation, which you can use for your various social media platforms, and also you can use it for outro of your videos. So let's start it. First of all, I'm going to create a one composition over here. So let's give the name as a main, and I'm going to choose the composition. Okay, that should be good enough, and I'm using the 19201080 30 fps frame rate, and duration I'm using the 6 second. Let's make it okay. Then I'm going to create a one solid over here and give the name as a BG, and I have chosen the shade 141621, so you can choose it also. Okay, so now what we have to do, I'm just going to select a one square over here with the rectangle shape tool. So I have just created that, and let's make it into the center of the composition. So let's do that. And now what I have to do, just open the scale property of this one, and take, first of all, select the press Y and select the pen behind tool or anchor point tool. Shift your anchor point over here, and let's make the x-axis scale value to the 25. Then what I will do, I'm just going to make a duplicate copy of this one, and let's change the position of that, and I'm just going to shifting something like this over here. Okay, that's look good, and let's take it a little bit more closer. Now I'm just selecting both of the layer and making duplicate of those two layers. And now let's change the position of these two layers. So that is good one. So we have adjusted our layers over here. Now what I have to do, I have to just animate these four layers. So before that, just select the properties or open the position, select all the position properties, properties over here, right click and separate dimensions. Now we have to just animate into the y-axis, so I'm just going to give the key onto the y-axis for all of the layers. Now select all the layers and press U, so you can see that. Now jump ahead for the 20 frames and give the key on all the properties, y-axis properties. Now come back onto 0 number frame and select two random layers, shape layer 1 and shape layer 3, and I'm just going to shift both the layers on the above side outside of the composition, something like this. Same thing I'm going to do with other two random layers, layer number 2 and layer number 4, and I'm just going to shift down from the composition outside. Now it's done. Now what I have to do, I'm just going to select my both the layers properties. So I am just selecting keys from over here, press F9, jump into the graph editor, and now if you are going to select this, you have already the handle, so it will be easier for selecting both of them together. And now select this handle and take it a little bit outside, something like this, so it will give you a one kind of jump animation. So that will be the good for us. Now select these two layers position properties, so I'm just going to select both of them, and let's select all the points over here, vertex, and press F9, so it's just coming like this one. Now what exactly I have to do, I'm just going to select this one and take it like something this, and for this one we have to take it down again, something almost like this one. So now we have the animation of our shape. Let's press N over here, so you can see that which kind of animation we have. So you can see that yes, it's looking really nice and good animation. Now what we need, we want to apply our logo on that. Okay, that's good enough, and let's open into the new comp. So this is my logo comp. Let's select logo, effect, generate, and I'm going to apply the shade of fill, and I'm going to change it into the white shade over here. Okay, so that's look good. Now what I have to do is just come back over here, and let's bring our logo comp over here. So you can see that this is our logo. Let's jump at the end of the position, and let's make it a scale down. Oh, yes, that is good enough. So that is also the properly settled over here. And yes, I am just going to make the on, this is rasterize option. Now what I have to do, I'm just going to select all these four layers and making the pre-comp of that and making as a logo BG anime. So I have just done that, and let's make it okay and give the rasterize on for this one also. So now you can see that if I'm going to play, yes, it's going really nice and good enough. Now what we are going to do, we are just going to select our logo layer, or you can see this, change the name of this one. I'm giving the name as a logo placer. Okay, so we can replace the logo anytime whenever we need. Now we have to apply the one effect, so just jump into the effect, into the channel, and select the, where is that, into the channel, and select the set matte on that one. Now apply the thing is, we have to apply the logo placer on that, not logo BG anime as a matte. Select effect and mask on that one. Okay, so we have done this one. Now when they are coming, you can see that it's looking something beautiful. So let's play it again. So yes, it's going good. Now what we have to do, when the animation is just stopped onto the 20th frame, then we are going 1, 2, and 3 frame ahead, and let's create a new null object over here and parent both the layer to the null object and open the null object scale property. Let's jump page down 20 frames ahead, and let's make it a little bit bigger, something like this. Now let's jump into the graph editor and let's select this one and press alt and drag the handle something like this, and again press alt and drag the handle something like this. So it should be the scale animation. So this is something going like amazing and beautiful. Yes, that's looking nice enough. Okay, so now what I have to do, I want to apply some beautiful gradient on my logo BG. So for that, what I am just select this layer, jump into the logo BG anime layer, jump into the effect panel, go into the generate and select the gradient ramp. I have my chosen color over here. So let's select again and let's choose the color is 662D8C. Okay, so that is the one shade I have selected, and now let's select the second one over here. So I'm just going to choose the ED1E79. Okay, so we have two colors chosen over here. Now let's change the gradient ramp. A start point and end point. I'm going to choose the start point over here and end point something like over here. So that's look good enough. Now I want to add one more light sweep effect on this one. So for that, I'm just going to commit over here. Let's create a one more adjustment layer, and I'm going to put it above on this one. Now let's jump onto the effect and go into the generate, and we have the CC light sweep effect. We have to select this light sweep effect. You can see that it's visible, but we want to show that inside this logo BG area. So again, what we are going to do, we are just going to select our logo placer, and where we have applied the segment effect, let's copy this effect and apply onto our adjustment layer. And now here we have to just give the name, that is the light sweep. Okay, not sweet, but it's a sweep. So it's done. Now we have to animate that. So just give the key onto the light sweep center property over here, and let's take the center value over here something like this, and let's jump over here almost little bit going ahead, and let's change the value something like over here. So that's look good enough. Now let's select this light sweep layer, press U, and I think we can select something like this and press F9 on this one. So our logo intro animation is ready. Let's play it, how it's going to be look. Now one more thing we can change over here. Let's come it over, so we can change the intensity of the light. So I'm just going to increase a little bit of intensity, and I'm just going to increase a little bit of width also, and let's age intensity also something like this. So let's see again the final amount, final animation. So you can see that yes, it's looking really nice and amazing logo intro animation. Again, as I said, you can use for intro and outro both for your social media platforms. I hope you like this tutorial. So give a hit on like button, share button, subscribe button, and also click onto the bell icon so you will get the notification upcoming about upcoming tutorials. And do comment whatever you feel about this tutorial. Thank you very much. See you next time. Goodbye.